Hey everyone, welcome back to our Dart and Flutter tutorial series. In the last video, we learned about expressions. Today, we will understand interfaces in Dart, how they work, how Dart achieves multiple inheritance behavior, and why interfaces are heavily used in Flutter. Let's get started. So first of all, what is interface in Dart? So in Dart, there is no separate keyword called interface. Okay. In other languages, we use interface keyword before the create a interface class. Okay. Instead, any class can act as an interface using the implements keyword. Okay. When we use child class in implements, that parent class is automatically created class of interface. Okay. So this is the that in that used to define a contract versus implementation for methods and fields supports multiple interfaces. No code we use. Okay. There are keywords. So why use interfaces? We use interfaces when we want strict rules, like ensure consistent structure, support multiple inheritance, then architecture, dependency inversion, common in repositories, services, APIs, and controllers. Okay, we see a simple example like class printer in create void print data method. Okay, see this is class, but we not use here interface keyword. Okay, this class. Okay, then we create another class office printer implement. Okay. What is the implement that in print class? See, when we use implements it directly printer class consider as a interface. Okay. Now when we get here, see, create missing override method. Okay. So automatically overrides method from my parent class. But here is we use interface because we use implements. Okay. Here we print some message like printing document. Okay, so this is simple interface class declaration. Now when what we need to call, so we call object printer object create first. Okay, then p dot print data. Okay, here we print data is here is print printing document. Okay, this is simple example. Okay, see, printing document. Okay, must override print data because we use implements means printer is a interface. In interface we need to override every variables and methods. Okay, override our main method. Okay, now we use some interface with multiple methods. Okay, so create class remote control. Okay, inside we create void turn on and void turn off. So here we create two methods. Okay, now we create subclass class tv implements remote control. Okay, now what we are doing? We need to implement remote control, so we need to override every method. Okay, turn off and turn off. So we print some log print tv on, and here we print tv on. Okay, forgetting one method compile that error. Okay, so what we need to do is we forget. Okay, okay, let me forget turn on override and it's shown error. What it show create one missing override. Okay, means it show you an error. Okay, this okay. Anyway, so the error okay. Quickly and comment everything. Okay, okay. See, now we use the object. Then we paint everything. First we paint the dot paint and oh okay. Okay, so it's paint view. Okay, so this is interface with multiple methods. Now we move to multiple interfaces input. Okay, we remove everything. This is something inheritance cannot do, but interface can. So simply create class camera inside create method take photo. It's void. Okay. Now create another class GPS. Okay. Inside we create method like get location. Okay. Now what we do? We multiple interfaces import in a single class. Okay. So simply create class smartphone implements camera and GP. Okay. Now so here's one warning like create two missing override. Why it's showing two? Because it implements two interfaces. Every interface has one method, camera in get photo, GPS in get location. So here is showing a like create two missing override method. Okay. Editing, mention log, and photo taken. Here we create some another log, location, page. Okay. So how do we call it? We simply create objects similar as other things. Smartphone. Okay. Wait. What? See. All everything. All to make location. What? Take photo. Okay. See. Photo taken. Photo taken. Okay. Combination. Log. Open. Okay. First we call get location. So here we print location page. We put the get location override method. Okay. What is different between interface and abstraction? There is mainly some multiple allowed code is used overall concept that we can define by four things. So what we do? Interface support multiple allowed. Like what the it's a class code reuse. I guess abstraction support code reuse but interface not. Okay, overrides or methods and in abstract class we only abstract. Okay, so this is simple thing. Okay, now we move to the some interfaces property. Okay, so first here those things. Now we create a class like class user equal g30. Okay, here we define string user type equal, okay, then create void fetch user. Okay, so in this class we use user type variable and fetch user method. Okay, now we implement this class API user rip implements user liberator. Okay, Now we need to override even user type and method already we use as other things. And for example, what we do fetching user from API. Okay, user type as and value API. Okay, okay. So this is interface with the variable. Okay, we create variable. So when we use implement with a class, we need to override every single variable and methods when implement we will use with the okay. It means visibility is an interface. So when when we use implements, so parent class become interface. Okay, this simple things. Now you have one question. This is okay. Now why it's used? Okay, so we can use simple demo for your Flutter architecture in one. Okay, so simple create class for service. Inside we create void login. Okay, inside we pass some required in email and required string password. Okay, so we are here for service and class Firebase auth service implements auth service. Okay, so here show some alright things. Addition to which look like login via files. Okay, also creating class log auth service implement auth service. Okay, same thing. We print something and log government for testing. Okay, so this is things. I hope you understand. Step implementation easily, very important for testing. Common mistake expecting code reuse, forgetting to override method. Okay, that will not forget. Yes, certainly. Yes. No. Okay. Okay. In the next video, we will learn about mixing in that how to reuse behavior without inheritance. If you found this helpful, like, subscribe, and share. See you soon in the next one.